Hello, I'm FE8 and welcome to the final episode of my Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones Ironman Randomizer with 10% crit on all of the weapons. We're finally stepping into the final map of the game. I'm probably not going to edit this video down any. It's probably just going to be a long extended episode containing basically the rest of the game. The rest of the... yeah. So, you can only bring 12 units to this chapter. I don't imagine that Sally and Joshua will have any use. But, I mean, I guess they can come along. So, yeah, I'll throw my best weapons on my people and get going, I guess. Null is going to be a little bit of a liability. I cannot believe that I never used that Brave Axe once. Sword Slayer, Dragon Axe, sure, I guess. Oh boy. It's hard to believe that we've made it this far already. I used the silver blade that I got all the way back in chapter 2. Get a new javelin, maybe. I guess a hand axe, so we can have something better, I guess. I'll let him have the Brave Axe. Maybe we'll finally get to use it some. Let's see. I just realized that Garcia does need his legendary weapon. Let's see, he doesn't need the Hop 1 guard. But, he does need his Toxin Lance. Can't go without it. Order can have the thingy back. The Hop 1 guard, that is. I'm gonna have to bring along 2 chest keys and 2 door keys. So those can probably reside on Joshua. Let's see, Mend. I'm going to bring Physic, I guess, and then drop Mend for Latana. And probably grab the Warp Staff, though it can probably stay in the convoy until I need it. Yeah, so not really a whole lot of need for preparations. This will be it. We have some Draco zombies. They're a little bit stronger than Morva, and by that I mean their HP is kind of really high. And then of course we have the boss Leon, 75 HP. Oh boy, he's gonna be fun. He loses 11 speed, so anybody can double him, pretty much. But 55 attack, 25 crit. That's going to be fun to deal with. Of course, these Gorgons, there's some Shadow Shot ones. Yeah, not really much more to say, I'll just jump into it. Garcia up front. I am a little bit nervous for this chapter, I gotta admit, but it is time to end this once and for all. I'm going to entirely break in one direction because I don't want to deal with both Draco zombies, and that's pretty much the entire reason I'm going to break this way. We should be relatively fine. These monsters aren't a whole lot stronger than they were in the last one. Some of them still have steel weapons. Let's see. Brave Sword, I guess. It is kind of interesting having Frost here as the, Lord. Because you ordinarily do have Erica here. She is force deployed, as Null was. Null would be our Erica. He's got plenty of good equipment, but I don't imagine him doing much more than maybe just killing one of these guys up here. It's been a long journey, this one, and I am looking forward to the end of it so that I can move on to other Let's Plays, but I'm also looking forward to clearing this chapter. If I can, anyway. The boss could spell the end of it for us. He did have 55 attack. not many people can survive a hit from that. Garcia with Odd Homa is probably going to be my best bet. Arter's taking a ton of damage just from regular enemies still, with his low defense growth. He did have a good base. He would probably be dead if not for his base defense being so high. Wow, it's going to take 3 hits of the Brave Sword to kill. Yeah, these guys are doing quite a bit of damage. 8 damage to Garcia. Of course, it is with a Steel Lance. Magic will probably do a little bit more. There are 6 Gorgons up top, as well as some eyeballs that come in later, and some, you know, just general rough enemies to deal with. We got Draco Zombies doing their 31 damage flat. So I guess what I'll do is place Marissa here, throw a hand axe, and let her try to soak the stone. And then I'll probably bury her, maybe. Actually, I probably need to hold on to what barrier uses I have left. I've got 7, so it's not that big of a deal. Then I'll bury her up, and she should have no issue. I forget if the dodge rate is based on resistance. I don't actually think it is, because it doesn't count as a staff. It does count as dark magic. 65 hit to her, 72 avoid. So yeah, she's not going to get hit probably, like a 30% chance in a 1RN system. So I'll do this, and I'll heal up. I'll dance with Derek to heal up Arter. Definitely want to make use of all of the legendary weapons as I can, because this will be the last time we'll be seeing them in this run anyway. The Toxin Lance. Yeah, I'll just one-shot this guy, yes, it's not a big deal. This map could be really fast or really slow, it just depends on how kind some of these enemies are, and I know they have a tendency not to be. Probably could have summoned there, but not too worried about it. Lance Raver. I'm gonna swap over to the Brave Sword since he should two-shot with it, and everyone else should be fine. Joshua tagging along for whatever reason. I would like to see him attack once. I don't think we have this entire run, apart from whenever he attacked whoever it was, whenever I had to bait him out. And that was when he had the enemy palette still. Only HP for Ross, that's how it is, I guess. I don't think he'll be able to survive a hit against anything. Kinda hopeful for a Seraph robe or Angelic robe in one of these chests. No idea what could be in them. These enemies coming up from the back. That is kinda cool, actually. Steel Lance on this one. Yeah, let's do this. Nami needs to get another kill, surely. Now imagine if he had crit her there, that would have been awful, but hilarious. Almost an entire level up off of that. And I will do something like that. We should be fine. Good off in the air for the one shot. Bam. It is a little bit of a shame that we're not going to get to see Marissa at level 2020. But I guess that is how it be. Okay, so these guys will have 18 crits, so Garcia doesn't face any. Cannot mitigate their damage at all, so I'll just equip whatever has the highest avoid. Everything has the same avoid here because his constitution is so high. He doesn't get weighed down by anything. That'll do 31 damage to him. I don't need to heal, but I'm a little bit paranoid about it, so I'm gonna get... Actually, what I could do, since I do have the summoner here, is I could summon a phantom and let the phantom bait the Draco zombie out. And then that also lets me dance for Cyrene and let her heal Garcia. Like I said, it's not necessary, but I was a little bit paranoid, I guess. Never hurts to be topped off, and it's not like I'm going to have any strong need for these staves anyway. I have plenty in the convoy that I can break out whenever I need to. Gonna let Saleh run the other way with the chests, or to the chests. Alright, and then he should 100% kill the dude bro there. Then we can kill on the following turn, and then we can send Sally over there to grab that chest. Actually, I'll probably need to send Arter, continue to send Arter that way too. Yep, there's that. Funny that it glows red, because it's not quite the standard breath. Yeah, he one-shots Loot. Probably one-shots Ross, because... Actually, he doesn't one-shot Ross, but... Let's see, I don't want to give the kill to Garcia exactly. I guess he doesn't get it anyway, so it's fine. Really cool animation, the Draco zombies. I think that's the best dragon animation, generic dragon enemy animation in Fire Emblem. I do like the FE8 ones, but they're not quite as menacing, I guess. Could give the kill to Loot, but I don't really see the point. Probably just gonna go to Ross. See if I can get more HP on him so that he can survive a hit from Leon or from the Demon King. Because Ross is going to be one of my best damage dealers against the Demon King. Not quite enough. But yeah, I can just heal up Garcia now. Killing Edge here. What would he do? Steel Lance. I'll just kill the Killing Edge guy. Steel Bow here, that would be... She has the Philly Shield, I think, so it doesn't matter. And then if she gets crit, then I can just physic her or something. No, she's the one to crits, that's cool. Critting the killer weapon enemy, always a good feel. And then... Maybe Cyrene gets up to restore or recover rank, but I don't exactly see it happening. Of course, Men's Staff does give a lot of experience on a heal, so it could happen. Alright, and then Javelin. What do these guys have? Steel Lance, Steel Lance. I guess now's as good a time as any to use that Brave Axe that I was talking about. She still gets a ton of experience because she's very underleveled for this time in the game. But she does get a good level up, and that's nice. Yeah, let's Brave Axe just cause we haven't seen it. Nice. Don't even get to see the doubling, but that's fine, I guess. Arter's been a great help this run, and I'm really thankful that we got him. He almost died many, many times, but he's been really valuable. I really couldn't have asked for a much better do-cell replacement. Unless, of course, I got Marissa then or something, but... She ended up being our Ewan, getting a ton of level ups. And that is also fine by me. Can't summon the phantoms out into the void, unfortunately, so I'll probably just put one right here. A lot of killer axes on these. So I'll place this here and then... Null is a pretty big liability, so he just stays in the back. Another crit from Arter. Gotta love it. will be the third. Nope, no, not a third crit, but we do get to finally see the doubling, so that's good. Brave Axe activated, and then we'll open up this door down here. Probably use Namie as the potential stone soaker, because we don't really need her going forward. Seedling is such a cool weapon. I regret losing Ewan whenever I did, because the Siegmund would have been nice to have in place of Joshua or Saleh. I hope Ross is not in danger, because no, he's fine. No, he's fine. He did take both hits though. Nice. Right, so in this route you get the Death Coils instead of the Moguls. Erica route is the one where you get the Moguls. Anyway, let's see what's in this chest. Thunder Tome, okay. How lovely. We were almost out, so it's a good thing we got that. Let's see, I don't want to stand in range of him. And their ranges overlap. A little bit iffy on that one. Lethal Talon. Sword Reaver, interesting. Sword Reaver, meet Vidofnir, I guess. Whoops, did not mean to do that, but I guess it's fine because it's perfect damage, and that's satisfactory in its own way. Very nice. Hey, she finally got strength. And I believe that's cap speed, question mark? Yeah, cap speed Marissa. Love it. Best general of it. Best general that I've ever used pretty easily. Let's see. Still the 2 magic on Cyrene. That might be one of my favorite parts of this entire run. I'd really love to give her one more kill if we possibly could. Wonder if we can weaken this guy down enough. We could in theory, but she would have to not crit, or maybe Ross could do it. We'll recover Ross. I do have that Latana staff. Probably going to use it if we need healing and somebody needs to be restored from stone. So let's hope Ross doesn't crit here so that we can maybe give Cyrene a kill. I actually don't know if this will be enough, but oh, Ross crit anyway. I guess it's gonna happen. How does Nall do here? Dies horribly, as expected. Let's hope that Vanessa doesn't crit with this Killer Lance, I guess. Hey. Good job, Vanessa. I would have loved to see Gleipnir, but we're not going to get to. So yeah, Fenrir will do the job. Nice. Good Cyrene. And then I'll just throw a Phantom up somewhere. What's the range on these guys again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so right here is where I'll place this summon. And that will either bait over that archer or the shadow shot. Whoa, she got magic. Well, I guess that means the run is over. One way or another. It's as I said, if she ever gets magic, the run's over. Whether I win or lose, it's hard to say. But it will be over in this recording. I don't want to be too hasty in moving forward because it could be troubling if somebody got the stone spell put on them and then I had to like deal with that. So I guess the scrub squad goes this way, and then Ardor is not quite the scrub squad, but he'll be our carry. We'll let Garcia probably bait out these two. If he gets poisoned, then that is how it be. Probably gonna use Brave Sword just to save up on Alhoma just a little bit. I know it's not the best idea to like conserve right now, but I do really want to make sure I have enough for Leon and the Demon King. Rather have too many than too few, that much is for sure. Okay, so those guys didn't move. One of these has an Axe Reaver, but I can stay completely out of his range and in range of all of the rest. So I'll dip into the supply, grab an elixir, equip Garm, and sit in range of those guys for a little while. This one reaches all the way to there, so everyone stay out of range. Still carrying around the unpromoted units, but that is how it be whenever you lose so many. And I guess while I wait for Ardor to get back up here, I will continue to bait out Shadow Shot. So I definitely do want to not have to deal with all of that. Probably gonna go ahead and barrier up Garcia. Now I forget exactly which one of these Gorgons moves. I believe that it's the two on the left and rightmost sides. 20 magic, that's pretty nice. But yeah, I believe this one moves and this one moves. If I'm not completely mistaken, which I might be. So if I were to do that, and I were to stand up here with Alhoma, be looking at 22 crits, or 22 resistance. Wouldn't die to a hit. Of course, these guys won't do much, probably won't even hit. I'm gonna stand here with that still, though. The very first time that I ever completed this map, I've said it a couple times by now, if you've watched the previous episodes, but I only had, let's see. Okay, he should be completely safe now. I only had Ephraim, Erica, and Innes. And the only strategy that I had for this map was to run up the right side over here with Ephraim, throw spears at Leon, and then try to land Siegmund. Try to land a hit with Siegmund, because I had no healing. And eventually it worked, and I carried on to the Demon King and defeated him with only those three. Very memorable experience. I remember kind of popping off as a kid and running to show my dad, who knew nothing about Fire Emblem. Are you winning, son? And indeed I was. Was definitely something. Okay, so that's not quite good. I guess these guys just have to continue moving back. I hope that's out of range. And then, I don't know, I'll just grab a sword or something. Killing Edge. And we ought to be in the clear, more or less, with regard to all that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let Garcia get this kill. If he gets hit, then I'll physic. But I don't think he will get hit. Been really fun having a Brave Sword for so long. I had the other one that I've used basically into oblivion, but it still exists, and then we got this second one. Maybe what I could do is Vidofnir. If I place Marissa here, and then go ahead and barrier her. I hope that I'm not too in range of the Shadow Shot. This one definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yikes. Okay, so one of them will die. One of them will kill the Phantom. The other one will hit Garcia. This will move and hit Garcia. Looks like I did the Dumbo. So what I'm gonna do... Barrier... Vanessa... But before I run up there all willy-nilly and try to trade around Garcia, his Oddholma, that'll be 42 minus 16. Yeah, that's too much if he gets hit by all of them. So Oddholma, and then Bright Lance, I guess. And then hopefully she's okay, I really hope so. Support. Right, that would be Tethys and Ewan. Might as well, that's a fire support for Marissa. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Still too young. Probably the other way around. If only she could be a mage. A mage Marissa would have been pretty cool to have. The pink hair and all. Joshua, I guess you can tag along, whatever. Okay, don't get hit, Vanessa. Okay, please crit. Pierce, awesome. That does the job equally well, if not better, for the equal effect of having a pierce. And then this guy will die. If not on this turn, then on the following turn. I don't think the Ardor doubles, nope. But we do have Naomi with a Shadow Killer. Okay, so that one will kill him, and then the other one will target Garcia. Okay, we should be fine. Doesn't hit. Perfect. Yeah, that one moves as I expected. Okay, doesn't crit, that's fine. Misses even. Excelente. I wonder how close Garcia is to kill on Leon. Probably pretty far away. Wow, okay. So 16 times 2 there, or 7 times 4 here. So definitely gonna Brave Sword him. Whenever I get over there, anyway. Gonna have to grab that Hop on Guard first, which is all the way down here on Ardor. I wonder if Sally could actually help out here. It'd be kind of funny. Let Null throw a hand axe. Oh, he doesn't have one. Yeah, so don't get hit by a 20 and then get crit within that by that 1%. That would have been something else, huh? And I guess we'll let Sally have a chance to kill. Just trade around this stuff, and let's get it, Sally. There we go. Being useful. He has a pretty cool palette. Oh wow, full level up. Might have been cool to use him, but of course his growths are not stellar, so maybe not. Kinda has a palette that reminds me of Karel from Fire Emblem 6 in particular. Okay, so how many more shadow shots? 2 on this one. And continue to let those be wasted. Marissa should still be relatively barriered, so Vidofnir. Very cool. And then we have those, or that spider, and I don't remember if the Gwilgies moved, but I don't think they did. Spider on its way over here. Yeah, hopefully we'll be fine. Really is mostly just a matter of getting the shadow shots baited out. I'd be fine with leaving one of them alive because I can just run over there at a later time. Yeah, and if these guys moved, then they would have already came to attack. Not really much I want to do until I get Ardor back over here, so I'm gonna just do that. One more of those, and then there's this. He can't be crit, so he's completely fine. And if he does get hit, I'll just physic him. Yep. As I have said before, Shadow Shot is a cool spell. Would be nice to have on the player side. All we get is the lousy Eclipse spell. Stone can't kill, so I'll just do this. I will go ahead and send... No, I'll keep Ardor here for a moment. No need for the Worm Slayer. Guess I'll trade these back over. Probably go for the door key on Sally to try to move things along over there. Then with this one, the final shadow shot should be shot. It is kind of interesting that this counts as stairs, so you can move on it. So Marissa kills here. The other... Okay, that's kind of cool. But off near crit. Feels good, man. The other Gorgon will now move over here to attack Marissa, who is barriered still to some capacity. These two do not move. And if they did, then they would use stone. 80% hit with 13 skill would be 93. Actually, no, it would be 15 more, so a little bit of a risky maneuver there. But nothing I can really do about it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she should be okay. I really hope. I guess one thing I could do is run over here with Garcia and Oddhoma. Recover. I don't think loot dies to one shadow shot. We'll have to make double sure. That'll be 42 damage. Minus her 14, so it'd be 28. And then she loses 1 because of weapon triangle. Actually, she will die in 1 hit. Well, I guess that just is the way it be. Oddhoma it up. And then of course if anybody gets hit with stone or anything like that, I'll just Latana. That places Marissa in range of him. And I guess I will just... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she's actually out of range. Will Ross die in 1 hit? 42 minus his 8 resistance. So 35, that will kill. Vanessa can go here. I will dance. Then Leon should be dead on the following turn. Or so I hope, anyway. The one shadow shot should kill the Phantom. I might have to like slow it down a turn just to get this chest over here, but we'll see. I guess it's not really like it matters because... Oh, cool. Alright, Ross. Probably gonna dodge. Should be fine. And not like anything else can reach him anyway. Okay, he doesn't dodge. Leave it to Ross, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he'll definitely get hit by stone. We'll get to see that. Oh, wow. Okay, nothing that I say is happening, so... Here's what's gonna happen. Garcia's gonna die. Leona's going to live. Vanessa is going to survive. Wait, hold on. That's supposed to be backwards. Vanessa will die here. Okay, maybe I should have not... Whatever, I don't... Okay, we're fine. I'm probably just gonna Latana anyway, just because I want to see the animation. It's not often that I get to see it, because I don't ordinarily use it until the final map of the Lagdo Ruins. Anyway, let's grab this door and... Right, I do still kind of need the hop on guard up there, don't I? Because I don't want to have Garcia get hit by a 2%er. We'll need to wait 1 turn anyway. I could probably mop all of these guys up with relative ease, because Garcia can just walk around. Vanessa could fly here. I could leave the shadow shot one in range of a Phantom or something. Looks like these guys didn't want to move. That's fine with me. Of course, that'll mean the Gwilgies will move, but they don't do any Well, they might actually do some damage to Garcia. They won't double him. I don't think they'll get one shot either. Not quite. Yeah, and then if I... A little bit of a hard decision to make. But I do need them to be dead, so... Guess we'll get off near. Not quite enough damage for the kill, so maybe Ross gets that one. I'm just gonna Latana because it's fun. Maybe I'll Latana first. I'll just let Garcia have this. Actually, I'll do this, because that way that stone one can only reach Garcia, and then I can just Latana that out of the way if I have to. I'd home a crit for 156 damage. Like I said, if Marissa gets hit here, then that's fine. But I don't think she will. Vidofnir is going to be just shy of the kill, but that's fine. I might end up having to trade Vidofnir over to Vanessa in the final little bits. Let's see, does Ross one shot? He should. A little bit risky. Guess I will take this opportunity to go ahead with it. Oh, I should have turned on her animation. Okay, well that's fine. I'll turn that on. I'll just go ahead and turn on all animations, except for Garrick. I don't want to see Garrick. I don't like Garrick. Maybe I'll turn on all animations for the final, like, actual final stretch. This map is a little bit of a short one, but I do like it a lot. Okay, he got more HP. Wow, okay, that's a good level up. We might see him survive a hit from the Demon King now. One of his attacks hits on defense, and the other one hits on res. So it should be okay. Guess we'll just summon a Phantom down here to do his thing. Probably just move Joshua back. He'll die if he gets in combat with that archer. Siren can move on up. Vanessa can go here, I guess. We should be relatively okay. Nobody is in range of Leon. Garcia will take hits from these guys. Gwilgis. One shot on the retaliation. It's a good thing that the Gorgon didn't try to hit him with stone first. But of course, 2 range does move after the 1 range. That could have been rather disastrous if he had been hit by that first. But of course he is not, so that is fine. Okay, so the Phantom lives. An attempt at stone. Doesn't get hit, cool. Now, eventually from the top there will start spawning infinite skeleton reinforcements, which you cannot fully block out because one of them is in range of Leo. So, now it is time to see what's in this final chest for the run. Swift Soul. That's actually something to consider. Let's see, I'm gonna grab those with Ardor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to definitely run those up. The Phantom will live. Maybe I can get a long support, or rather a trade chain going, so that we can reduce the turns some. So if I want to give those to Marissa, then she might be able to reach the Demon King on turn 2 instead of on turn 3, which would be pretty valuable. Going going to Physic Garcia, and then Oddholma the Gorgon. Actually, I might vid off near the Gorgon just to get Marissa that level up. Interesting that we get a really good item right at the end here. Okay, so she can't quite reach, so we'll just go to Garcia. What a crazy unit. I really can't get over him. Whether it's an ordinary runner, this one, he always ends up perfectly, well, I mean, perfect for me. And then, yeah, so we'll just trade chain that stuff over. Okie dokie, so Swift Soul over, trade the Swift Soul for the Killing Edge, I guess. And we'll carry along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so Vanessa will need to be on the second tile here. I guess I'll leave her equipped with a Javelin that she doesn't have. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so Ross can stand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess Cyrene can stand here. We'll send a Phantom down that way. That'll be 7, and then she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over to Marissa. Trade the Hop-on Guard over and the Swift Souls. Then Marissa can use, she can move to here, use the Swift Souls, hand Garcia the Hop-on Guard, and then on the following turn we can kill Leon. Quality trade chain we got going on here. So Hop-on Guard might keep the Silver Lance instead of the Bright Lance. And then Swift Soul in exchange for these things. Then no need for Luna or Nosferatu, actually Flux probably. Guess it doesn't really matter. We'll summon a Phantom in order to bait out the Archer. Then Dance. Perfecto. You can do anything with trade chains. Hop-on Guard instead of Fiend Cleaver, and then doesn't really need the Silver Lance, I guess. And trade over the Hop-on Guard, and we are good to go. And Swift Souls for Marissa. That does make me happy. We did get to use some for her in the end after all. So Brave Sword for Leon will probably activate on the maybe 2 turns from now, so I have everybody around. Yep, should be fine. Yep, that figures, and then I will just let Vanessa make her way back up here, I guess. And we should be more than fine. I would let a Phantom bait out Leon's first hit, but I want to see the boss conversation in like the full, you know, flesh and stuff. I guess Arter can stand up here and not, he can just stay where he's at, I don't really care. Now it's time to kill Leon and see what happens. So first things first will be Garcia with the Oddholma, or the Brave Sword rather. Maybe he'll crit a couple of times, that would be helpful. And here we go. We're gonna get to, oh, nice. We're gonna get to hear this boss theme for a long time since there's gonna be 4 hits and the Naglfar. Wow, 2 crits, awesome. Now imagine if he gets 2 more in just 1 round's Leon. That would really cap off this run in a spectacular way. Bam. Naglfar is a pretty cool tome. Alright, that's fine. And then I'll just, I might give it to Marissa, actually, because that sounds fun. Actually, I don't know about that. How about Ross? How does he do? Gets 1 shot. Phantom, do your thing. Your thing being nothing. Well, I guess it will go to Garcia, the unit that has been here since the beginning. The 4th unit that I ever got. Actually, I guess Franz counts as the 3rd unit that you ever get. From start to end, he's been a spectacular unit. Couldn't have asked for anything better. And you know what? I have to do that. How does Vanessa do? Does she survive? I don't think so. Nope. How can I kill Leon with the Toxin Lance? You know what? I think I have an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. Marissa, could you land a couple of hits for me, please? Just stay here and do that for me. Okay. Oh, wow, okay, that's awesome. We get to see this. Bam, okay, that's awesome. Good job, Marissa. No damage. I think that's the only time that we've actually seen that proc on our side. But it's super funny to see. That's so cool. Alright, and then Garcia can Toxin Lance. Ah, he crit. Actually, that's fine as long as he doesn't crit the second one. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Don't crit, Garcia. Even if he crits, it's magnificent in its own way, but come on, don't crit. Okay, okay, we get to see this. Awesome. Okay. Okay, here we go. The legendary Toxin Lance never fails us. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on all animations because the Demon King will be coming up right now. Phantom for good measure. Okay, let's do it. I'm pretty happy with myself now. That was pretty good. I guess that proves it. You're too strong. I've always wanted to be you. I've always wanted to not die to poison. And Nal was always at your side, Leon. Yeah, this is a really good scene. My first time, like I said, Leon did kill, or was killed by Ephraim, so it really was cool. Just like his father, he goes to illness instead of anything else. The time has come. Yeah, this can be skipped and all, but I don't really want to. I like to read it again. Here we are. This is it. The end of the run. It's been a magnificent journey. I'm glad that you've been here with me for this ride. Let's see if we can do it. The final challenge. How strong is he gonna be? Here we go. Let's see these loot. This is it. Let's see their battle quotes and hop into it. If we can defeat this thing, it's over. This is the final battle. We have community, friendship, love, and all the virtues of humanity. There must be something that the great Garcia can do. Okay, Sally, you do that. We'll do our best, Vanessa. Steel blades, not the best choice of weapon there, Arter, but we'll get the job done. Okay, Garrick. Good point, Ross. Thanks, Joshua. Okay. Yes, I've read all about him. Alright, this is it. We're going to win. Let's do this. Alright, so on the first turn, the Demon King does not attack. He summons his monsters. He will summon them across the way of these two. I'll show you after I get my control of the cursor back. That thing? Yep. Mulder, you are not prepared. You've never been prepared. Okay, so he summons monsters that block this way and this way. So if you can stand in the range of these two, then that will not happen. Of course, you can attack him on the first turn. Oddholma. Wow, Garcia doesn't double him. What are these stats? Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. What are we gonna do here? Okay, so I want to... If I can move Marissa here, she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and then... Dance. It might have actually been better to have done that with, Vanessa. This is actually going to be quite a slog of a battle, because... Yeah, it's going to be rough. What's his crit chance like? 25 crit with the Demon Light. Yeah, I've never been hit by the Nightmare. I've never seen the Nightmare's animation before. Well, I mean, I don't even know if I've even hacked to try it. But I've never seen it before. Okay, Marissa does double. She has a small chance of crit. I don't expect to see anything, but let's start this battle off right with Best Girl. We will, of course, use Vidofnir, as there is no better weapon, and then following this, I will Latana. Her high luck is a really great thing to have here. Honestly, I don't imagine that Arter and Ross have super high chances of survival here. Okay, get strength. Okay, strength, perfect. Okay, awesome. Very good. That'll do more damage on the following turn. Get Garcia on this side, and now imagine if we did that. How magnificent would that be? I'm going to do it while I have the ability to get out of there. Poison him, and see if we can manage that. Okay, does he even get poisoned? I wonder. Okay, so he doesn't even get the poison animation or the poison condition. That's interesting that they had that, you know, figured out. Okay, so I do want to make super sure to block off all of the paths, as many as I can, where the monsters could spawn. She continues to get magic now. That's pretty insane. She knows that the end is here. Okay, so we'll do this. He won't attack Null, so I have faith in placing him here. Ross can go here. This Phantom, I guess, can stand here as bait. And then these guys, I guess, just kind of tag along. Not often that you actually get to look at this whole map, but despite everything, it's well designed, and it looks, I mean, it's perfectly symmetrical, and that's satisfying in its own way. Yep, okay, so there's that one. Apart from those two rows, it's completely random how they spawn. Oh, I guess it wants to do it like that. Okay, so let's see. Are we able to kill on this turn? I didn't use the Odd Homa or the Latana like I was supposed to. And that's pretty bad. I guess it's fine, but also not really. Stone, Demon Surge, these are just kind of standard run-of-the-mill enemies, but they're still strong. That'll be 25 from Garcia, 24 from Marissa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can't quite get in range to dance for anybody unless I rescue back, which is a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so Ardor will probably die to a hit, but it'll be... He has 19 speed, so does Ardor. Ardor gets way down by 3, so he'd be at 16 plus 5, and that'll be 21, so he doesn't quite double. Crazy that Marissa doubles. Of course Vanessa will double, and she will have a higher damage output than Marissa. So I guess... hope that this happens. And then we can give that kill to Joshua question mark? No. Cyrene question mark? In theory. Null? Maybe? I don't trust that. Not for a second. Yeah, Null's in major danger here. If this doesn't work out, then he dies straight up and we lose. So we do have to kill the Demon King on this turn. It might have been wasteful to try out the Toxin Lance on the Demon King, but I did want to see if that was possible. He will now attack, and he will move to attack. These have 3 range on them. Ravager, I believe, hits on resistance, though I'm not entirely certain on that. I will have to check sometime. In theory, we're not in bad condition to get this over with this turn. So, let's try it like this. First, we use Loot to Latana. Her animations are on now. Okay. Now, can she? No, she can't. If only I had that light brand, that would have been excellent. Can't quite run through any of these guys unless I use Cyrene here. It's a little bit of a shame that the Phantom didn't die. 1 damage short. She does have a support with Vanessa. That will not be possible to activate. I guess we can use our dance on Ross. Yeah, let's do it like that. Please hit, first of all. Okay, we're fine. Now we use our dance on Ross, and then we should be able to pull out enough damage. Now, like I said, I don't know if Ross will be able to survive a hit. He survives with 1 HP. And then Ardor, how do you do? You survive with 1 HP also, but you face a lot of crits. Okay, so I'm going to give this kill to Nami and retreat with Null. I probably should have considered that the enemies that were unable to spawn would have spawned down the middle. Very good level up to end it for Nami. That'll probably be her final combat. Okay, so Marissa is healed. Cyrene can move to there. So let's get it, Marissa. Okay. Maybe I was a little bit Dumbo in making Naomi do that, when I could have just used Sally instead. So if we do 22, and then 24, that'll be 46, plus 25 from Garcia, so 46, I believe I said, plus 25, would be 71. And then Ardor would be able to hit in theory. So let's see, how do I want to do this precisely? Vanessa theoretically does more than Marissa. Like, not even theoretically, she just does, but does she survive a hit? Faces some crit, she does indeed. Survive a hit though. So, we can do it like this. Ross goes first. Actually, no, what I'm gonna do... So... First things first, I'm going to attack with Marissa. Let's do this. Maybe she'll crit, and that would be super helpful. I have actually seen the Demon King crit before, and it's kind of terrifying, and I don't want to see it again. Okay. Uh-oh, he dodged one. That's very, very bad. Okay, so... Now we attack with Ross. And hope that he lives. Really, really hope that he lives. Let's see. It's really a shame that he can't get all the way back around here. But I guess Garcia can do that one. As much as I would like to give the kill to Garcia, it might not be for the best. I'm gonna let Ross have this attack first because I do have a plan. Please hit. Okay, good. Don't get crit. Okay, we're good. Even managed to dodge. Likely irrelevant. Okay, so now what we do is we trade the Vidofnir over. Rescue Ross. Trade the Vidofnir to Vanessa. And then use it. And then hope she doesn't get crits. Maybe she'll pierce. No, not quite. Let's see, don't get crit. I believe she's fine. She dodges, that's cool. Looks like the kill's gonna end up going to Ardor in the end. Slightly unfortunate, as I would have loved to give it to Garcia. But I'm not going to end it for myself over that. So, here we are. Maybe he'll crit, come on. Nope. And then now we hope that Ardor does his thing. Here we go. This will be the end of it, if he hits. Wow, okay. 71 with both. I'm gonna use the axe just because it's Garm, you know. Now, here it is. The end of our journey if he hits. Come on, Ardor, come on. And that's it. We've done it. Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, Ironman Randomizer, with 10% crit on all of the weapons, comes to its close. We've done it. That's it. It's over, isn't it? It sure is. I'm not going to go through the entire epilogue, but I do thank you so much for being here, for experiencing this journey with me. It's been so much fun. Of course, next we will be moving on to Fire Emblem 6, And I also have some additional challenges and other Let's Plays lined up that are going to be, running concurrently with each other. Some Fire Emblem 11 you can expect to see, another Fire Emblem 8 run, perhaps some one-off games. Currently considering a couple of games. I guess we'll walk through the epilogue, but this has been a great journey, and I'm glad that you were here with me, so thank you for watching. I guess we get to see our turn counts and everything. Satoru Iwata. I almost can't believe that it's over. Sachiko Wada, however you say her name, she's fantastic. She still does art in Fire Emblem Heroes, and it's still magnificent. Easily my favorite artist. She designed this game. I have nothing but immense respect for her. Respect and appreciation for making this series something that I could look at forever, as something that, means the world to me in a way. Doesn't really get better than Fire Emblem. The Knights of Renee, all but none of those guys are actually alive. I was gonna say all but Kyle were dead, but we did lose Kyle. We do still have Vanessa and Cyrene at least. We did have Nal. Nal was there. He did make his appearance. We still have Marissa, Sally, the unmentionable, over to the left. Unfortunately, neither of these two got to see the end, but maybe next time. I would actually kind of like to run another one of these sometime, maybe in the future. It really is too bad we didn't get to see these CGs during the game, because some of them are really good. I mean, they're all really good. Like, you really can't go wrong with them. Bill Trinan. Amazing that he even was around during this time. Not even that huge of a staff, really, for this game. It's kind of incredible. I wonder if it's gonna... Is it gonna say Nami? No, it's not. Yeah, you're Prince Nami and Princess Null. It's pretty incredible. These CGs had to fit 16 colors in them as well. You can see the red on Erica's armor, the blue on her hair, the green on Ephraim's, and the purple on Leon's. Those are the only colors that you can really see. The rest are in a sepia sort of tone. No friends his own age, just like Roy and Ellie would. Well, Ellie would in his... according to Marcus's support with Roy and all. Hard to say the validity of that. Now here are our turn counts. How'd we do? It's not gonna give a rank, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that's nice. Father and son. Dang, we missed it by one turn. I could have sped that along a little bit. Now we get to see all of our deaths. Remained until the end. Garcia the Faithful. Wonder if I can speed up the text a little bit. Not really. Same devotion. Incredible. Yeah, he's the favorite of the people, no doubt. Silent Friends. Yeah. Poor Tana. She didn't really have that many battles, but in the end, she was very valuable. Vanessa, probably the second in command in terms of the MVP of this run. MVP would be Garcia, obviously. It's a trap. Yeah, Gilliam would have been a fantastic one to have around. He was really turning into something fantastic around that time. La Rochelle the Warrior Reborn. Yeah, that would have been Garcia. Colm is still Colm, and he does survive. But I believe that Naomi would have been Natasha, and she does not survive. Robin Hood Colm. Atasha. Yeah. She did go. She did have 2 losses there, as you could see. Wait, Tethys had a loss? When did Tethys die? Did she die? I don't remember her dying, actually. That's strange. Obviously, I would have had no real desire to reset for her. I would have just let her die, because I don't like Tethys. Second least favorite in this game, so that's really strange that she's still here. When did she die? Did she... Well, I missed Cyrene there, but Cyrene was an incredible joy to have this run. I'm gonna have to think about that for Tethys, because I really don't know where she would have died at. Of course, all these ones that have 2 ended up dying anyway. Oh, let's see, does it count as a loss whenever you reset for the entire team? It's really hard to say. Sally didn't do much of anything. Anyway, I meant to talk about Cyrene while she was up on screen. I just got sidetracked. Cyrene was so much fun to use this run. Having a summoner, she would have never been a combat unit. I don't know what I would have done if she hadn't been a shaman. She would have done so horribly. She would have been actually, like, borderline unplayable, like, unusable. Ardor, it was really, really, really great to have Ardor. He's a character that I have gained appreciation for this run. He's the one that I ordinarily do use, but not one that I exactly, like on the same level as the rest of the ones that I use. You might be seeing him in the following, or in the upcoming Let's Play of this game. Ducel did die, yeah. And Cormag. Last Hope, indeed. We're going to be seeing that quite a lot. Luke she was kind of a sleeper pick in a way. She didn't look like much to start out, but she ended up being incredibly valuable as the only healer. Her replacing La Rochelle is kind of interesting because La Rochelle is not all that different from Lute. Like, they have a lot of differences, but in some ways they're very similar. Yeah, Ephraim of the Steady Axe. Was unfortunate to lose Renak. We could have had a Seraph robe, or Angelic robe in this game. Garrett did remain himself. He ended up being a dancer for his entire life. Yeah, he definitely handled his jobs, I guess. Good old Ross. Very fun unit to play with this time. Incredible palette. I really cannot ever get over that. I really can't believe that we're at the end of this run, though. It's over the course of this last month or so. It's been incredible. Probably the most fun I've had after the teachings of Kyle. Probably the most fun that I've had with a randomizer in my time playing Fire Emblem. I guess we'll see how that goes with the FE6 one, which does have a lot of potential already to be a very fun run. None of them stood up to the challenge. None of them stood up to her blade. The Well of Wisdom. Poor Kyle. He almost made it, he really did. It was unfortunate to lose Myrrh as well. Mal did indeed. He was indeed there. Can't really say much about him. He was kind of useless major liability a lot of the time. And then Nami, our Ephraim. The one loss, of course. No paired endings this time because I didn't really play with supports that much. Kinda just got him where I did. In the upcoming Fire Emblem 8 run, we will definitely see some paired endings, that much is for certain. And that will be it. So I guess after I press the A button, it'll just go back to the main screen. So I guess I'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It'll be great to see you in the future in the upcoming Let's Plays. It's been great to see you with this one. Fire Emblem 8. What a game, huh? Getting to kill Leon with the Toxin Lance, the legendary weapon. It's been a great run, and I thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you later.